Boo! That woke you up and set the tone quite nicely now, didn't it? Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play. Today we're going to be playing Alone in the Dark. What do you mean you can't feel the left side of your face? Look, just power through it, you pansy. Just grab a drink with your right hand, not your left. And settle in. It'll be a while before the EMTs arrive anyway. So yes, we're going to be playing Alone in the Dark. I think this was the 4th installation in the Alone in the Dark series, and the only one I have ever played. And by played, I mean I played it for around about 10 minutes on a friend's PC before it crashed horrendously. So yeah, this could be interesting. We're of course playing the good old games version, for those who are wondering. Now, Alone in the Dark was released on PS1, PS2, PC, Waffle Iron, and your grandmother's pacemaker. The last one, I'm told, required some very expensive peripherals to play, and was rather invasive, and so was swiftly withdrawn from the market. Who knew? Who knew? Yeah, I've been looking forward to actually getting around to playing this. I've had this sat on my PC for about... God, must be about 3 weeks now. Just keep me to get around to it, never did. And then suddenly I got a message from Tickspring, the chap who basically encouraged me rather strongly to get off my arse and play through the Thief series. Or should that be get on my arse and play through the Thief series?
I can already hear you
Semantics.
I've taken on a new case. I know, I promised I'd quit, but I was contacted by a
But they pulled me back in, damn it.
Shadow Island and investigate Pt1 and the Pt1 writing tablets. Does that ring any bells? Now
No.
I understand why I couldn't say no and had to leave right away. Going tomorrow. Let them know.
One of those cases where the,
See you soon, Connie.
what would it be? Antagonists? Not protagonists, certainly. People in the story are basically talking about stuff that your character knows about, that you obviously, as the viewer, have no effing clue as to what they're referring to.
Fisk. First name, Charles. Date of birth, February 17th, 1944. Presumed date of death, October 24th,
My god, Carnby, you were made to narrate. America. Oh good, he got a torch. Yes, I do mean torch, not flashlight. Just to annoy at least half my audience. In case you'd forgotten, this is still Alone in the Dark. We've seen the title about 3 times now. It's very well lit for a game called Alone in the Dark as well, isn't it?
So, they'll be on Shadow Island in about an hour.
Is that the voice actor for Wesker?
He's a loose cannon,
Sounds like it.
but we had no real choice. Then the professor.
Professor Aline Sedrak is convinced that Pt1 is her... We had no trouble persuading her.
I must have those tablets in
Mystery and intrigue.
Is that clear, Johnson?
Johnson! Yes, I'm in a childish mood. Yes, we're just cutting all over the place here. Agent 47 had a child. You never knew. Damn it. Daddy's told you not to interrupt him while he's being faceless.
Aline, wake up.
Her father really liked the idea of anonymity.
Excuse me.
He was so desperate to avoid the child support payments, he actually burnt off his own face.
Yes, I have it.
Aline,
True story.
when we get to the
True
island,
story.
for your safety, you'd better stay close to me.
My safety? Is there any danger? I was hired to authenticate
could
the
be.
translation of the Pt1 stones. I will be working with Professor Morton.
My best friend died because of those tablets. He was killed on Shadow Island.
The most evil sounding of islands.
Find whoever did it.
What is going on with your eyebrows, Carnby?
I'm very sorry. Listen, I know Professor Morton's reputation. He's a scientist, a great researcher.
Well, to me, he's just another suspect.
Oh snap! Wait, we're on a plane.
Close.
You're a flying conveyance. This is a horror game. So I'm sure everything will turn out just fine. Momentary turbulence. No need for anyone to panic. Gah. Damn shoddy American craftsmanship.
Put that on. We have to jump.
But this is the sandwich platter. It's not a parachute, Carnby. No, you don't understand. Oh well. At least you can have a picnic on the way to a death. My thoughts exactly, love. How fortuitous. Not so much for you. Shins, who needs them? So yeah, I believe we're about to go into our, character select screen. Carnby owns a double-barreled gun. Aline's defining characteristic, she doesn't know who her dad is. Yeah. So Carnby's defining characteristic, he has a gun. Aline's, she has daddy issues. Because why not? And that was a rather large leap in graphics, wasn't it? I think they use exactly the same cutscene no matter which version of the game you play on as well. So yeah, welcome to Alone in the Dark. I don't know how well this is going to turn out. Obviously, with every LP I do, there's going to be a certain amount of experimentation. In case you wonder why I'm shining the light around, this is me giving myself plenty of examples to look at when I see the recording afterwards. So I can tell how well it's captured the gamma. Because the software I use to edit videos is pretty good.
Carnby,
I actually quite like Mojave.
is that you?
Stay calm. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come and get me out of here. I landed on some kind of old manor. Everything's dark. I'm really scared.
Listen, turn your flashlight on so I can spot you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, worked fine. I
Oh
can see
shit.
you.
So unless you're standing in the garden, Carnby, there's no way you saw that.
What do I do now?
Well, you've got to get inside the manor. There has to be a window or something. Find a safe place to hide and wait for me.
But
I'll be there soon.
Sounds like a plan. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work in terms of the editing and the processing. So as much as I love Mojave, it has a tendency to darken videos if you use certain process settings. And then of course YouTube is infamous for darkening anything you upload, unless you use exactly the right settings. But oh well. We'll figure it out, it's fine. Right. Oh my god, it's Gary Oldman.
Who are you? I do not recognize the sound of your steps.
please help me. I've had an
She's blind, by
accident.
the way.
You should never have come here, young lady. This is not a place for you, or anyone else.
Why? What's going on here?
My son, Obed.
Can't you tell by the fact I'm living in the attic?
Obed?
Surrounded by candles?
You mean Professor Obed Morton?
The creatures of darkness. You must help him. You must take Obed with you before it's too late.
Wait, what creatures? The creatures of darkness? What is...
You see, young lady, here on Shadow Island,
The most evil of islands.
alive. They come and lick your face like hellfire.
Oh
Shadows
my.
are cold and sharp and like razor blades. The shadows stalk you. They feed off your breath and your heat, but mainly off of your fear.
Dum dum dum.
Light dispels the shadows, but light also reveals the shadows. Obed will explain this better.
That seems like an incredibly confusing and conflicting game mechanic. Is the light safe or isn't it?
3 days now. The last time he came, he entrusted me with this key. A statue in the smoking room. Take it. Shh. Listen.
I got a small gilded key.
Hush. Howard? Howard? Is that you? Howard? Oh, what in heaven's name are you doing?
Who's Howard?
It's my husband, of course. Obed's
I'm pretty sure that anytime any game references a character called Howard, it's a less than subtle, homage to H.P. Lovecraft.
Howard,
Especially in this
is
game
that
series.
You?
Although even I say it, I'm trying to remember what HP stood for. It was Howard Philip, wasn't it? Yes, I'm pretty sure it was. Howard Philip Lovecraft. Well, it was the pen name at least, anyway. Don't think it was his actual name. Or maybe it was. If you were born with a name that baller, you were obviously destined for great things. Obed Morton. Looks a bit like Wolverine if he'd gone science. Professor Morton's presentation immediately triggered passionate outbursts from the specialists present in the audience. Science that good. For several years, Obed Morton, a world-renowned specialist in the history of Native Americans, has devoted himself to researching all available data about one tribe, the Abkhanis, of whom there are no living ancestral trace. Until today, Professor Morton has kept his research top secret. All we know about this research is that he's received... I shouldn't try reading this when I'm getting indigestion. I really shouldn't. You think I'd learn, but no. Okay. Received considerable financial backing from the Institute of Ethnology in Boston, as well as a significant slice of Obed Morton's own legendary family fortune. His research activity has been monumental. It would take too long to detail the hypotheses and evidence laid down by Obed Morton. God, the thrust of this ethno-linguistics argument is that around 12,000 BC, the Abkhani tribe conceived a highly developed, complex writing system throughout the combination of signifying symbols. These astounding findings challenge not just our knowledge of North American Indian culture, but also what we know about the origins of languages and writing. First nerds. What can you say? Right. Several specialists in the field present at this historic conference spoke out immediately against the professor's theories. For our part, we will merely state that a work of these proportions is beyond the scope of one man alone. All the same, this is exactly what the Professor Morton claims. That was an awkwardly worded sentence. So he's claiming to have done and uncovered all of this all by himself. They're debating whether or not he could have. Okay. But is the research valid? This old clock has been still a long time. Drama. Intrigue. Okay. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Carpet snake. The worst kind of snake. Yeah. This section right here, incredibly misleading. As anyone who's played this game will know. I mean, the game seems to be setting up the idea that the enemies can essentially be fought off by exposing them to light. And in some cases, I'll heavily stress the word some, in some cases this is indeed true. However, there are several cases within this. That was weird. There are several cases in this game where enemies are not only completely unaffected by light of any source, no, but will be actively made stronger by being exposed to it, if I recall correctly. Or it might just be that they don't take any kind of damage from it. There's something in that regard. Now, can I get to the bottom and do this? The way, fuck you. If only I could use the D-pad to do this properly. But I can't. Yeah, that works. Flick of a light switch. All the enemies in this corridor are now defeated. Yeah. What was I saying? Yes. So the game's a bit misleading, at least to start with. And also, yes, I'm stuck using the analog stick for tank controls, which is suboptimal, to put it mildly. For some reason, the game just will not accept that the D-pad on the DualShock 3 I'm using to control this actually works. In theory, I suppose I could do it all on keyboard, but it's bound in a weird fashion. I can't bother to stick around rebinding keys all day long, you know? Perhaps that's just me being lazy. I don't know. But I prefer not to do that. What can I say? Cutscene letting us know that sometimes enemies will be out of sight of the camera. Let me go, god damn it. Oh god, please not first step of the game. Okay, my game's being weird. Why is my game being weird? There we go. Okay. Now, hopefully you guys didn't see that. My game started bugging out and stuttering all over the place, so hopefully it's fixed whatever was troubling it.
This is no island. This is a nightmare. What if you drag me
A new nightmare?
First of all, I never dragged you into anything. Secondly, I told you to remain put. And third,
He's right, he didn't drag you anywhere.
do you have any idea
He flung you, more accurately.
Where is all this coming from? Did we step into the Twilight Zone or what?
I'm telling you, I have no idea. Anyhow, if you hear someone calling for help, beware.
I don't understand.
You'll understand way too soon.
Damn it, Garnby, stop being a cryptic fuck. Just answer the lady. What do you mean? Oh, the evil spirits that are clearly infesting this place will pretend to be people who are hurt to lure you over so they can molest your face. Yeah. Yeah. Do you understand now why I didn't want you to come along? All makes a terrifying kind of a sense, doesn't it, love? Yeah, okay. That sassy walk, though. It's either sassy or she's trying to dislodge something that's currently stuck in her ass crack. Phosphorus cartridges, which are for the shotgun, presumably. Actually, is this the game that's got the triple oh, bugger off. I think this is the game that's got the triple bloody things. The triple barreled shotgun as well, isn't it? Oh, yes. Oh, very yes. Is there anything worth picking up over here before I go anywhere else? Fuck off. Oh. Okay, we're going into eternal darkness now. Random screaming and shaking. It's not what I want from my life. God damn it! I was convinced that was triggered by you actually having the flashlight equipped, but nope, apparently it's triggered by the lightning flash. That's mine. Right, revolver bullets. First aid. Okay. It's actually pretty, I lost track of what I was trying to say. It's actually surprisingly easy to, get the hang of. Okay. I forgot the map even shows you where there are light sources as well. Basically safe points from, the lower tier enemies at least anyway. Locked. Ooh, glowy. Oh, and I forgot, unless you've got the flashlight equipped, goodies will not glow. You may have noticed when we were in the other room and I was looking at the bullets and the health kits and stuff, they had no glow around them. They will only be highlighted if I shine the flashlight on them. However, like the game warned you basically, there are certain enemies that will only become visible and will attack you if they are hit by a light source. If you do not shine a light on them, they stay invisible, and I think that... bugger off. They basically can't hurt you unless you actively run into them while they're invisible. So there are several cases where it's actually better to walk around with your flashlight off, believe it or not. You can actually get yourself into a lot of trouble by walking around just shining your flashlight willy-nilly. Yes, I'm aware I've suddenly deviated back to going into flashlight instead of a torch. I'm a complicated man, what can I say? A complicated man who has been dating a Canadian for 3 years. Something was about to rub off. Oh my, shut up. Damn it, Decay. Decay even. Words, how do they work? Right.
Did you hear something?
Ooh, cutscene. Forgot about this.
I want you to answer me.
I swear, I heard something.
Quit stalling. Did you talk about our research to this Mr. Lamb, yes or no?
Well, how do you think I was able to find all those guinea pigs for you?
That's your problem.
Oh, no. It's not my problem. It's our problem.
Listen carefully, Obed. I've been putting up with your whining and your cowardice for years, but it's over now. You've known my goals from the beginning, and nobody, especially not me, forced you into following me. So if I were to find out that you betrayed me, well, you know me, and you know I would not hesitate for a second.
Oh, yes. I know you. I know you are completely mad. It's
mad.
You.
Mad.
You.
Yes, it's me. And so what? Never cross me again. Ever. You stick to your narcotic stupor and let me fulfill our destiny.
Interesting. Let's go say hello. Damn it. People having intriguing conversations on the outside of locked doors. Like they value their privacy or something. Oh dear. But yes, looks like we've walked into the middle of some sort of family controversy. It's the last thing we need. It's very dark in here. Locked. Won't open. Locked. Nothing of interest. Yay, door number 3. Okay. Nothing actively out to get me in here, it seems. Oh, right, statue room, yes, okay. One of these. The fuck is it? Someone's playing Alone in the Dark 1 on their Amiga. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I wonder if that's meant to be happening or if that's a bug. If that's meant to be happening, that's kind of hilarious. I doubt it though. I think that's probably a bug. Oh, hello. Okay, we've got bullets. Pop bullets. The best kind of bullet, I guess. Alright. But yes, the old lady said there was something of note in the statue room, didn't she? So... okay. We have an owl statue. Can I take the tomahawk? Morton's... yeah, fine. Yes, he really loves his Indian stuff. That's nice. Is there some reason I can't take the tomahawk? I can't possibly use that as a weapon. That's a historical item. Yeah, but we're going to be history if we don't, so... maybe? Yes? No? No? Okay. Nope, can't take the bow and arrow either. Guess we're not going to Lara Croft it either.
Carnby, I've stumbled upon a regular museum.
In case you're wondering, I am actually causing this. I can actually push a button and make her ring him.
Can you forget your professor for 5 minutes and concentrate on getting out of here? If I were you, I'd try turning out the light. I noticed that light goes 2 ways on this island. Sometimes it reveals things, other times it hides them.
Carnby,
that makes no sense.
I hate riddles.
Good. That wasn't one.
So yeah, being told to turn off the light. Well, would you look at that? Would you listen to that? That's probably not a good thing. Okay, it was cute the first time, now it's annoying. It's got a weapon locked inside, is what the text should actually say. It's very unclear. I remember struggling over this. It's very unclear this is actually a box. Oh, buggering hell, right, okay. Nope, go away. Go away, I need to figure this out. Go away. Oh, ah, right, okay. I remember.
But Professor Morton... Professor...
Long-standing horror game tradition of people who have stood half a foot away, ignoring you and running when you try to talk to them. Alright, anything else around here I can get in the meanwhile? But yeah, the game makes it very unclear that's actually a locked box. I remember as a kid spending one of the few minutes this game actually ran properly, trying to figure out how the hell you're supposed to smash your way in. I think out of desperation we eventually just tried using various items on it. It's like, oh, it's apparently a locked box. Oh well. Alright, light switch. Nope, game. No, not statue. Game. 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 There we go. Now that can be... let's put it this way. This game's incredibly shonky hit detection, or just like trigger detection, can be a real sore point when you're trying to run away from enemies, and you're standing with your face directly against the door you want to go through, and the game refuses to recognise that you're attempting to go through that door. It turns out you have to turn like 0.5 of a millimeter to the left in order to be inside what the game considers the trigger point for the door. I don't know if the PS1 version was like that. PS1 tended to be a bit more generous when it came to its triggers and such, to account for the fact the graphics were like all over the place. Relatively speaking. But yeah, the PC version, as I'm seeing here from what I recall, was kind of infamous for being very pinpoint precise in where you had to be standing and facing in order to interact with stuff. Kind of bullshit. Really was. What a creepy corridor of creepiness. Would fit right into a Resident Evil game, really, wouldn't it, actually? HM. The door's locked. Okay. Guess we'll figure that out eventually. And by figure it out, I mean There'll be a key, I presume. Although, I never played anywhere near far enough in... Hello. Hi.
What are you doing here?
I came to talk to
I'm a
you.
realtor.
To talk to me? Young
You got a terrible
lady,
damn problem.
One doesn't come to Shadow Island to talk. Talking is useless here.
Really? Because it seems like if I had simply said, "Don't shoot me." Do you get it? She doesn't know who her dad is, so he's faceless. Metaphors. Yeah. Let's call up Carnby. Perhaps he knows what's going on.
Carnby?
I'm glad they
Carnby,
took my
answer
phone.
me.
Well, didn't take my phone, but they took my jacket.
I thought so too. I'm not cut out for a place like this. I want all this to stop right now.
Why did they take my jacket, but not my phone?
You don't understand a thing. I don't
Oh
know
my
what
gun.
you, Johnson,
Oh, my
or
flashlight.
Professor Morton want with me. But all I want is for this nightmare to end right now.
Look, get a grip on yourself. Where are you?
In some room. Obed Morton drugged me and then locked me in here. And I tried to help
Drugged?
Sounds
With a
like
revolver?
The professor might not be so wonderful after all. Don't move, I'm coming.
Is that the best you can do?
Yes, I
Damn it,
am
Carnby,
doing
that's
my
inappropriate.
Well, okay. Hurry up.
Yeah. That's gotta be bad localization or something. Although, we seem to be completely uninjured. Ooh, goodies. Yeah, there's always a reason to turn on the flashlight, even in lit rooms. Because as I already mentioned, the flashlight will highlight where there are items you can pick up. There's probably a reason that I can't really shine the light on it properly. The hatch in the ceiling is being highlighted, isn't there? Yes, yes there is. Charm of saving. Yeah. You've got limited saves, but you can save anywhere you want. It's like an interesting twist on what Capcom did. Indian dude posing in front of creepy statues. Because why not? Why not? Anything hidden in the corner? No, evidently not. Okay. Oh, there's something on the desk though. Okay. January 13th, 1963. 17 pages, my god. Today I'm 10 years old and Mummy fell off her horse. She says she saw a big shadow jump up in front of her, which made Sultan rear up. Daddy made a doctor come from the mainland. He says Mummy won't ever walk again, or see anymore. I wonder what it's like to be blind. I tried closing my eyes, but it isn't the same, because I know I can open them again. Unlike Mum. Ha ha ha. Ah, kids are terrible. Grandpa Jeremy made a new machine. It's not like all the other ones. It doesn't do much of anything, but it's very funny. You can make photographs and move with it. He told me again never to go near the gate. When I said that Obed and I discovered it when we were playing in the ruins of the old fort, he got really angry. I know Grandpa Jeremy can open it up. Maybe someday he'll show me. I think I vaguely remember a Lovecraft story along this theme. June 21st, 1973. Grandpa Jeremy died this morning. Father's sorrow doesn't seem great. Grandpa Jeremy never told me how to open the gate. When I asked him, he told me that if my desire was true, then I would find a way. Father has forbidden us from going near the fort. He has changed the combination of the lock on the gate to the bridge. Or the gate. I got it the wrong way around, didn't I? Oh well, whatever. If only he realized. Father is afraid of the creatures of darkness. I am certain of it. He is a coward. He doesn't trust the weapons Grandpa Jeremy made. He said we're going to leave the island. It was time we started living a normal life. I think Mother agrees with him. I don't want to live anywhere but here. The world of men revolts me with all its triviality. Their preoccupations are so crude. The infantile scribblings of a would-be mega-villain. It's all so vain. Grandpa left me a letter and half a photo of us in front of the gate. I can't even remember when he took it. There's a number written on the back, but I can't do anything with it. It's not the code of the control board in the library. Hint, hint. Right. So Grandpa used to stalk you and take secret photos, eh? I think I see where all this developed. Were they also afraid of the shadows of the night? I know one day I will learn to speak their language. I know that one day I will pass into the world of darkness, and then nobody will be able to tell me what I can or can't do, what is good, what is evil. April 18th, 1992. It's a big day. The construction of my laboratory is nearly finished. I really need to open up new vistas for my research. Obed is terrorized, but what can this pale reflection of a man understand? Like I said, developing supervillain. The Lords of Darkness are with me. By digging the underground gallery that leads to the tunnel of the sacrificial chapel, I have discovered another way to get to the gate. So I won't have to clear Grandpa Jeremy's path that my idiot father made inaccessible. As soon as I get my hands on that translation, I'm so impatient. And let's hope that Eden Shaw doesn't get it into his head to start telling me how to behave again. I've never understood his real motivations. Grandpa Jeremy held me in such high esteem. But I know that he's on the wrong side of the shadow, that when the moment comes, he will try everything to stop me from succeeding. I know that when the time comes, I'll have to neutralize him. Him, too. March 2nd, 1995. I've just reread a few pages of my notebook and realised just how batshit insane I am. Father should never have gotten between us and our destiny, but in the end he's been much more helpful to me than he ever would have believed. I have made great progress in the translation of the tablets. A new world is going to open before me. I'm Mr. Brain Hat. Wibble wibble, blob blob. It bothers me a little that Obed profits from my accomplishments in order to win himself honours in high society. One day my brother will find a wife and have children. Then what? Then he will return to Shadow Island to fulfill his fate. I don't have the luxury of all that time to waste. We live in immense danger, but what of it? We Mortons have lived in danger for over a century. We have mastered it. I'm sure you have. And learned how to tame it. Obed is a snivelling coward, just like the others. Grandpa Jeremy left me several leads, but I still don't understand why he never confided the secret of the gate to me. Perhaps because you're insane. No doubt the thought that I didn't deserve it. I still need raw materials. Those I used for my initial experiments are rotting, barely good enough to drop in the pickling formalin. The storms, too, are too infrequent. Obed met somebody that could resolve my supply problems. Okay. Let me guess. Human people. I made so much progress since my last attempt. Oh, Father, I would never believe that you would one day be so close to divinity. Perfect fusion is within my grasp. Okay. July 8th, 2000. While I was foraging through Obed's affairs, I found definitive proof that he's not only betrayed me, but the whole of the Morton family history. The letter Lamb sent him leaves me in no doubt, More raw materials, but this time, fresh. Well, rather not get in the middle of a family feud, so I'll just... No. Door is sealed, of course it is. How about this one? The door is locked. God damn it. You know, I kind of want to live in a house that has obvious secret doors like that. Something about that I find quite cool. I was not expecting that. Okay. How much of this... Okay. I think we're starting to get into the areas of the game that I don't remember. Which, considering I only played what I thought was like 10 to 15 minutes. Perhaps it was more or less. How about... Ooh. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, good. I now have a shotgun. I have a pistol I've never yet fired, but I've now got a shotgun too. Nice. Okay. It's always reassuring to know you have options. Nice Dutch angle. This is all very creepy. And I've just noticed. Yeah, she has as well. They've actually got the textures of stiff nipples on her tank top.
Don't overdo it.
That's some bizarre attention to detail, lads. Well done.
Stop it. You sound like Alan. You have no idea what is going on here. 2 agents will never stand a chance. What we need is the entire army. You're a downright bastard. Come get me out of here right now. Lamb? Lamb!
Oh, the betrayal that we just read about. Wasn't he the guy who shot me?
No, don't do it. Let me explain.
Were they wearing, like... Oh. Punch. Well, that was awkward. So we just read about the fact that some sort of intrigue and betrayal. Walked down here to see, I guess, Obed get punched out by, I'm presuming, his brother, who in the previous... Excuse me. I think she needs to eat a sandwich or something. That's an intensely loud stomach growl. What was I saying? Yes. Yeah, I'm a bit confused by that. Unless he was unless there's some sort of weird double personality thing. Nope. 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 Not dealing with that. Oh, hi, Garmy.
Finally. Now you are going to tell me what's going on.
I still don't know. Here, I got your stuff.
Thanks.
I never should have agreed to let you come along.
I have my own reasons for being here. Were you able to talk with Obed Morton?
No, were you?
I'm not sure anymore. I have
Neither am I,
this feeling
love.
There's more than one Obed Morton.
It's too dangerous. We have to find a safe
Starting to
place,
look like it.
somewhere you can hide and wait for me.
Listen, Carnby, you and I both know the safest place is 2 hours away by plane. I haven't
Oh,
managed too
snap.
bad up to now, and I'm not planning on just sitting around doing nothing with the little time I have left to live. I want to know. Just before, I heard a voice up above. There's
Did
a
we?
trap door. With your help, I can reach it.
Why not stick together, the two of us?
We both
Wait,
don't
no,
have the
seriously.
same goals. Remember
Yeah,
what you told
can we
me
just
in the
pause the
plane?
exposition for a moment? When did that happen?
Man,
And if I say no?
that's not your style.
Was I talking over it? I'm pretty damn certain we didn't hear any voices in the attic. Oh, hello, Mirror Man.
Holy shit.
I guess this is a thing now.
Ever believed my fate could be in the hands of a woman? You found out how to speak to the mirrors. I know what you are seeking, and I can help you find it. We all need
when
to
did
know
we
where we come from. We all need to know where the blood racing through our veins comes from. So I, Judas Deserto, I shall strike a deal with you. Edenshaw, the old witch doctor, stole my mirror. Should you bring it back to me, I shall raise the veil that hides your past from you. I know I can trust you. Go.
Sure thing, strange creepy Mirror Man. I guess this is... When did we learn to talk to mirrors? Where is all this coming from? So many questions! I have so many questions right now. Okay, right. I think I'm starting to understand why this is the lesser played of the classic horror game franchises. Or at least this one, anyway. A lot of people keep telling me that the originals on, like I say, like the Amiga and stuff, were apparently phenomenal for their time. But this seems to be just skipping plot points. Just a breakneck pace. It's like, let's not bother establishing any of this. Let's go straight to the whole, it's a thing now, I guess. Yeah. I've been playing for, wow, nearly 40 minutes. So, yeah. I'm going to pause here, I think. Make use of our very first save talisman. Boston Planetarium, eh? That might be important at some point. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I actually am, despite my confusion and complaints. And myself and Aline here. We'll see you in the next episode. So until then, bye-bye.